Yes, sir. We back at it again. This shortly, though. Shortly, we are back at it. You know, had to jump in it. Get back online. You know, not done running daily errands, but just figured I'd jump back online and F and beyond. Might as well record it too. You know, why not? Brain message. Cannot open the world map. Getting the items from the shop. Thank you for your pension. The goods you downloaded arrived. Come in the shop. I've already done that. There still isn't anything to buy though, like to really like level me up. Like, either I haven't got that far in the game, or it's just, you know. But I have 6 BP though, so let's get in there. We definitely want to increase the attack. 100%. Support. I knew it. So it tells you how many it takes. I thought that was going to be the case. Absolutely going to perfect dog attack. There's cooldowns? Well, we definitely want a perfect attack. Perfect time attack. We definitely want that. Additional jump isn't really. Can perform an aerial dash by using B while mid. That's gonna be useful. Can perform 3 consecutive psychokinesis follow-up attacks. That's gonna be fire. So we definitely want this one as possible. Brain Crush EX. really want to get to these though. I really do. I'm not even worried about that really. Really is a great game.
Hey, it's Major General Karin Travers.
Keep your voice down, you idiot!
Private Yuito Sumeragi. I heard you were getting chased.
I already actually checked this out, so I'm gonna go ahead and skip that.
Careful, Yuito.
Go ahead and go to this place, fight these monsters again. So I already did all this, but what happened was Fantasy Star was having fight a certain boss that I really needed to get taken care of, so got that out the way. And then, you know, I'm pretty sure the game never saved anything, so I had to get back to this. But it's alright though, I'll just fight that fight again. No biggie. Okay.
Yuito, I sent you the location data for the
Oh yeah,
distress
brain
signal.
crush. They
Confirm?
try to do brain crush and stuff. So I remember that.
Arishi should be there. Understood. I did it.
Let's do it.
If I aim carefully, I'll be able to make the mission easier.
Well, let's put on the costume just for now. You know what I'm saying? Just for now.
Hey, Wataru. What's it like there? The extinction belt advanced while the city was being constructed. A lot of others came down, and it became a dangerous area. There are no plans to restart construction. It's a forgotten ghost town.
Let's keep this up.
This is pretty rare.
Here we go. Now die! Come on! All right!
Check your route, Yuito. You're off the path.
I mean, I know that. I was just checking it out just in case I could have done something.
On! There!
Guess I'm getting better.
I'm already aware of that.
You should be able to break the outer shell if you keep attacking. Successfully breached shell. Attack now.
Here you go! Here we go!
I dodged, dude. Get out of here.
Okay, battle's over.
Easy.
Looks like there's a resource nearby.
So main check and see what they actually do since I have items already equipped to me. Fuel and drink, refreshes the mind. But do you equip them or something? I don't understand. It's plugged in. Okay, so. So how do you? This is plugins for. It's almost like they help out in a way, but again, I don't know. Those plugins, but I'm just worried about how to use them. There's a way I just don't know. Plugins. Add 30% for all allies. Cover SCH gauge full. Bite for solid. Cure stats. Light jelly.
That was close.
I already seen this. Sorry, stream. Anybody that hasn't seen it. Oh, I did see it earlier. You can catch that in one of my past streams. That's really important to me.
Thanks, Arashi.
Unfortunately, the fallen drone won't come back. Don't make its sacrifice be in vain.
But you're
Dude.
the one who knocked it down.
I can't fucking push.
Hey,
Both of you.
it to me.
Let's go.
answer Yuito's request.
What?
I tried to do it beforehand.
Use SAS, Yuito. Find speed with speed. Captain Gamma, I'm pleased to meet you. I thought Arashi told you not to be so formal. Just call me Gamma.
You look so old, Gamma. That's probably why he's acting like that.
Well, I am older, but even so, don't worry about it.
Next.
Alright. See, there's two.
So this is the Sumeragi Family Evacuation Unit. It's a lot fancier than your standard unit.
You think so?
I know, we should tell Seto about this place and make it a safe house for Seto Platoon. It's like a little hideout. It feels perfect.
What's a safe house?
It's like an evacuation site each team has that's separate from headquarters.
OSF refers to them as hideouts. They come in handy when we're faced with casualties like today.
Oh, that's right. Gemma, let me see your leg.
You're not fine at all. Look at all the blood. Stop trying to tough everything out.
I wasn't doing it intentionally. I just couldn't feel the pain because of all the adrenaline.
Yeah. Anyway, Yuito, you looked comfortable with medical treatments. I'm impressed.
I had health problems as a kid, so I have a lot of experience taking care of my own injuries.
I see. I'm sure your parents were pretty busy.
Yeah. You know who my father is, and my mother was killed by another when I was 5. We had a maid at home, but I just got used to doing everything on my own.
It's good to be independent. Though not sure that's very convincing coming from me.
Yeah, you could learn to do a few more things on your own, so Major General Fubuki won't have to worry so much.
Major General Fubuki? What does he have to do with Arashi?
I thought it was common knowledge. Fubuki and I are siblings.
What? You're the Major General's younger sister?
The other way around. You can't judge anyone in the OSF by our appearance. I'm Fubuki's older sister.
Arashi has the potential to rival even the Septentrions if she stops slacking off.
How rude, Gemma. I just hate wasting my energy. What do you say we rest here? Even if we go back to Suo, all that's waiting for us there is paperwork and nosy crow news interviews.
Hello, everyone.
Aren't you the daughter of the Ichijo OSF hospital chairman?
Captain Arashi Spring?
Call me Arashi, please. Every year you newbies have the same reaction.
I'm sorry. Nice to meet you. I'm Hanabi Ichijo. The hospital is run by my uncle, who's the head of the family, so we aren't directly involved.
I see. Well, I suppose it's best if both of us avoid connections to hospitals and pharmaceuticals.
Hanabi, did you bring it?
Yes, I brought medication and emergency rations. Were the supplies here in this unit that old?
A lot of them were past their expiration date. I mean, my dad hasn't been to Seiron in a long time, so I guess it's understandable. Oh, don't worry, Gemma. The medication and bandages I used on you weren't expired.
Thanks again for your help. You two seem close. Did you know each other before joining the OSF?
We're childhood friends.
Not surprising, the Ichijo and Sumeragi families would be acquainted. Well, you've come all this way. Why don't you stay and make yourself comfortable?
Yes.
Sounds like Arashi calls the shots.
Hideout has added to the world map. You can return to the hideout whenever you want. Returning to the hideout will recover your HP. You will not be able to return if location movement is limited. Talk to your teammates in the hideout and give straightforward strengthen your bond. The interval in between the main story is called the standby phase. Standby phases always start at the hideout, and you are free to move if you want to progress the main story. Check out the table in the center of the hideout's living room. Okay. You can choose battle members besides the main characters and reserve members from the party. You can set members' powers. And that's it. If you use battle members' powers twice a yes, you'll be able. They will be a bonus act. The duration of 6 months recovery.
Archie looks so different from the way they present her on TV.
She's always lazy when she's not on camera, so a lot of people call her Lazy Aura.
Lazy Aura. That suits her perfectly.
Watch TV. Bond episode.
Yuito, wanna talk? I mean, we're on the same team now.
Okay, but what do you want to talk about? We've known each other since we were kids. You pretty much know everything about me.
You know, we didn't see much of each other since joining up. I thought we could catch up.
Catch up? I guess we haven't had the time to really sit down and talk.
Right? Why don't we go take a walk out of the city?
Okay, let's go.
I haven't been on a relaxing walk like this in a while.
Me neither. I've been on missions constantly since being assigned.
We need to take time for ourselves like this now and then.
So, what were you doing between the time you were scouted and the time you joined?
Well, during my time at the academy, I studied, trained my power, and hung out with friends.
Me too. I guess there's not too much difference between the scouted and volunteer soldiers.
Yeah, we were both headed to the same place in the end.
What about everything else? How are your parents?
They're both doing great. Just the other day, they kept messaging me while they were on a date for their wedding anniversary.
They're so carefree. I'm glad to hear they haven't changed.
I found myself ignoring their calls for a while. It feels nice to talk like this again.
It's only been 2 years, but it feels like we haven't seen each other for much longer.
Yeah, it really does.
Are you okay?
It's nothing. Anyway, can I ask you something?
Sure. What's up?
So, what do you think about Kasane?
Huh? Why are you suddenly bringing up Kasane?
Well, you know, we're catching up. I wanted to ask you something that must be on your mind. And it seemed like you've been thinking about Kasane. A lot.
It did? Well, I guess I've been curious about her.
What do you mean by that?
I don't know how to put it. I can't get Kasane's face out of my mind.
You can't?
No. Her face looks exactly like the person who saved me when I was a kid. I'll never forget that face. So when I met someone who had the same face, I started to wonder if they were somehow related.
Oh, so it's just because she looks like the person who saved your life.
Yeah, that's right. The reason why I even volunteered for the OSF is because I wanted to be like the person who saved my life. She's the ideal image of what the OSF should be.
That wasn't exactly the direction I was going for, but I guess that's fine.
Then what did you want to know? I'll try to answer.
It's okay. It's not a big deal. You know, you're really amazing. You've had this goal since you were a child, and you've been working towards it all your life.
No, I'm not amazing at all. You're way more amazing, because you were actually scouted.
That's not true. Being scouted meant that I had no choice but to enlist.
You didn't want to join the OSF?
It's not that, but I never thought about what I wanted to do in the OSF.
That's so like you. You're more...
Hey,
What?
I'm just joking. I know what you mean. Ready to head back to the hideout?
Yeah. Thanks for inviting me out. I'm really glad we got to talk like this again.
I had fun too. Do you want to talk again like this sometime?
That sounds good. Let's do it.
Okay, it's a promise. Don't forget.
I won't. You better not forget either.
I definitely won't. Well, let's head back to the hideout.
She hasn't changed. She's so cheerful and energetic. I feel recharged.
You haven't changed at all.
Really?
Really? I mean, you're still into Baki. But I'm a bit happy that you haven't changed. Just staying being you.
Alright, bond level increased, so now flame current and guardian vision. Hold are emitted to create flame current and view large area. Okay. Standby phase scenes with allies are called bond episodes. It can happen depending on your progress in the story. There are two ways to start a bond episode. Talk to your ally in the hideout and select bond episode. Reply to brain message. Okay. Do I have any brain messages? Deepen the bond with your ally by progressing bond episodes, fighting with them, and giving gifts after standby phase 2. After doing so, your bond level with them will increase when you speak to them at the hideout. As the bond level with your allies increases, SCA effects are added and perform support actions such as healing and reviving
I want to get to know you better, you know?
Oh, like fighting habits? I guess that would be important if we're fighting together.
Who's that dude though?
I heard you took down another major other. Oh man, I wish I could have fought with you. It wasn't broadcast this time. Weren't the crows there? No, a lot was going on.
Alright, so there's that there for the as the start. It shows a bunch of people sitting at the table. Talk. I have one. able to exchange items. New product added to the lineup. She has this equipped already. So they added that, and it's already, man, it's stupid. I barely even got money. Choose a change style that you trade data items with various items. There are items that can only be gained from this exchange. There are two types of data items. Other data is being obtained by defeating others. Exchange for jelly? You can put an item on your wish list by moving the cursor over them on the exchange page. I like that. You can move following up with necessary items for the exchange. Okay. I got a preview. So plugins, how do you equip these plugins to other people? Because I'm looking at it and there is a way. Or like, what's the point of these things? Plugins. I don't know how to use these plugins. Like, oh, here it is, plugin. Great. I need to go ahead and go back. If only I knew about this stuff earlier.
A message from Kasane? I should check it right away. A call from Kasane? Maybe I can ask her a little bit about the person who saved me. Sorry to keep you waiting. So, what is it?
I'm glad you get straight to the point. I was getting tired of people who force small talk.
Thanks. I figured.
Is there anyone you like?
What? Why is she asking me that? Does she?
What's your type? What are your plans for your future? Are you interested in taking over Randall Industries?
Wait, hold on. Why are you asking me that?
I'm running a background check.
Is that why you called me here?
Not just that. Captain Seto seems to have dropped his fountain pen around here somewhere. I wanted to talk to you anyway, so I thought I'd ask you what you knew about it.
His fountain pen? Now that you mention it, I guess Captain Seto did have a nice one. How come you're looking for it?
So even you like to ask too many questions.
What? That's a perfectly normal question to ask.
Don't look at me like that. We can talk while we look for the pen.
Psychokinesis fields.
It sprayed something like oil. Don't get it on you.
Use it.
No way! I can do this. Let's keep this up.
This is pretty rare.
Do what you want.
All right.
Let's keep this up.
Looks like the enemy dropped something rare.
Come on. We did it! Here we go! Here we go! Let's keep this up.
Hey, I bet Captain Seto would be happy if we found the fountain pen.
Yeah.
Okay? Well, let's do our best then. Conversation is non-existent, but I have to ask her about the person who saved me.
Alright, well. Can I actually lend me money? Alright, so I may be back on later. I'm not too sure how the day is going to plan out for me, but definitely got some obligations I got to get to. So right here, we're going to leave the save point as it is. I'm going to get back to it. But I definitely want to get majority, if not all, of my progress of playing this game on stream. So I'm going to do my best to do that. Alright guys, so again, appreciate everybody who come through watching this great game, but I'm gonna head and dip out and